Okay, BTS Jin is back live, and that means I am back as well with a reaction video with natural translation plus context. Okay, so BTS Jin went live right after his Tampa concert, which was great. He was still like sweating and sore, but he was in high spirits, and we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna watch some brief like footage from social media how great it was. Yeah, he killed it. The audience also killed it, and he talked about how wild the audience was. How much energy they got, and during the live stream. He made Mulhwe, which is spicy cold sashimi soup that he always talks about. And yeah, he made Mulhwe by himself in his hotel room. And what else? He joked through the entire process, talking to fans, and reacting live to Jimin and J-Hope hilarious comments. That was something special. They left 36 comments during the live stream. What else? Jin repeatedly joked about like being tired, not wanting to work out like the younger members, and how his cooking process always ends up like 3 servings no matter what. So that was hilarious. So the session was a mix of like dad jokes, unexpected wisdom also, and yeah, warmth. Classic Jin's warmth. Okay, so here we are. Let's start from the beginning. I'll turn up the volume. Hello everyone. So by now you should be very familiar with the phrase 안녕하세요 여러분. Moaning. 내 몸 박살난다. My body is wrecked. 내 몸 means my body. So yeah, he's expressing his pain, physical pain.
안녕하세요. 진입니다.
Hello, this is Jin.
저는 10분 전까지 콘서트장에서 콘서트를 하다 왔고요.
Yeah, he said 콘서트장에서 콘서트를 하다 왔고요. So I was 10분 전까지, just 10 minutes ago at the concert venue, just finished performing. 콘서트장에서 콘서트를 하다 왔고요.
조명.
Yep. So he's got that lighting from his staff members during the previous session, right? Because he wants to look better with the proper lighting during the live stream.
공연하다 왔고요.
Just came from performing 공연.
방금 도착했습니다.
Yeah, I just arrived.
오늘은 좀 살이 많이 빠져가지고
오늘은 today 살이 많이 빠져가지고 I lost a lot of weight.
영양 보충을 하기 위해 밥을 먹을 겁니다.
So to replenish some nutrients, I'm going to eat a meal. In fact, he was eating in each live stream, but today was special because he's going to be a chef himself and make an entire serving for himself of mulhwe.
밥 먹기 전에 잠깐 손 좀 씻고 올게요.
Before that, I'm going to wash my hands. 아이고 is the Korean phrase to express like pain or your painful feelings, right? And it said, 아이고 나 죽네, I'm dying here. Let's move over to, so he's washing his hands. In 2 minutes, 14 seconds here.
와, 거울.
거울 means mirror.
화장실에 들어가서 거울 봤다가 너무 잘생겨가지고 거울 오래 보느라 깜짝 놀라서 진짜 못 나올 뻔했어요.
I went into the bathroom, 화장실, saw myself in the mirror, 거울 봤다가, and I looked so good that I got stuck staring at it. I was shocked. I almost couldn't come out. And this is something that he joked about during an interview, during his episode of 냉장고를 부탁해, 냉부진. my chef and the fridge. Chef and my fridge. Yeah, he said whenever he goes into the bathroom or shower, he's stuck there for like 30 minutes, just looking at his reflection in the mirror. So, and then of course he adds,
It's my joke.
"It's my joke."
자, 오늘의 메뉴는 뭐냐면
So what's on today's menu?
나 이거 와씨
I love it whenever he makes such sounds.
야씨 이 뭐야 야씨
It's like, what is this? 이게 뭐야? What's this got? 초고추장, probably a vinegar, soy sauce, sesame oil, and stuff. Of course, raw fish.
물회를 만들어 먹을 거예요.
So I'm going to make mulhwe, again, spicy cold raw fish soup. And of course, this matters because Jin's obsession with Mulhwe has become a running joke, right? And as we will talk about later, he even talked about it repeatedly during his military service in a group chat room with the BTS members. So it's a comfort food for him. And recently, during the episode, 냉장고를 부탁해, chef on my fridge, Jin jokingly said that he has become the president of Mulhwe Association. So he has basically become an ambassador for Mulhwe. And now he's gonna make it.
회가 있고요.
Here I got raw fish, 회.
물회가 없대요. 미국에.
Apparently they don't have mulhwe in the US. 미국, the US.
그래가지고
So
그냥 제가 만들어 먹는다고 재료만 준비해달라 했습니다.
I said I would just make it myself. So I asked them, probably asked our staff members to prep the ingredients.
너무 힘들어가지고 이게 잘 할 수 있을라나 모르겠는데.
I'm super tired, 힘들다, tired. So I'm not sure I can pull this off well.
자, 일단은 여기
Anyway, over here, 여기 means here.
양배추 같고요.
This looks like cabbage. They've got him a whole pack cabbage.
배가 있는데
There's also a pear, 배.
까지 자르기 좀 귀찮을 것 같아서 배는 안 자르고요.
But slicing the pear too sounds annoying, so I wasn't going to cut it. I'm not going to cut it, but as we will learn later, he ends up cutting it, and that became hilarious because JHope and Jimin tried to tell him to hurry up so they could see him eat. So that was funny. We'll watch later.
제 배를 알았더니.
So here's another dad joke from Jin. 배 could also mean belly. So it could mean pear as a fruit and belly as a body part. So he said, slicing the pear sounds too annoying, so I'm not going to cut it. Instead, maybe I'll just use my belly. So like this.
좋은 언어 유희였습니다.
언어 유희 means wordplay or pun. So he said, great pun right here, praising himself.
자, 이 씻어야 되나? 깨끗하겠지?
Do I need to wash this? Looks clean enough, right?
이 씻는다고 안 죽겠지.
He said, even if I don't wash it, it won't kill me, right? 뭐 안 죽겠지.
네, 재료들이 그래도 나름 손질돼서 왔네요.
The ingredients actually came pretty well prepped. 손질되다, prepped.
여기 양파는 썰려 있고 얘만 좀
양파 means onion, so the onion's already sliced. Only this one needs.
모르겠으면 얘를 채 썰던가 어떻게 채 썰까 그냥?
Then should I 채 썰다? So apparently there's a I've never heard of this word in English.
Julienne.
Julienne. That's what it is. 채 썰다. What's the portion of food cut into short, thin strips. Cut into short, thin strips. Okay, julienne, or French cut, is a culinary knife cut in which the food item is cut into long, thin strips. Okay, so Jin is basically saying here, then should I julienne this or what?
자, 먼저
First, 먼저.
보자.
보자 means let's see. So there are a lot of filler words that BTS members use, right? He says 자 a lot. 자 means all right or something. 보자 means let's see. So he's gonna slice it.
이거 저 밥 먹고 밴드분들이랑 게임해야 되거든요.
After eating, I have to play games with the band members. And he mentioned in a previous live that he's been teaching the band members how to play a game called Maple Story. And in return, they're teaching him instruments. So that's something we have discussed before.
너무 많이 하면은 밴드분들한테 나눠드리도록 하겠습니다.
So if I make too much, I'll share it with the band members. I'll hand it out to them. By that he means if he makes Mulhwe too much.
오케이, 양배추 이 정도면 될 것 같고.
Okay, I think this much cabbage is enough. 양배추.
그냥 나머지 다 하겠습니다.
But he realizes there's a lot of fish, 회, raw fish. So I'll just finishing slicing the rest of the cabbage too. Oh, he's good. Look at him. Yep. He's very nice.
이 정도.
About this much.
많은
I love how this is becoming a cooking session.
많은 것 같아서.
Feels like a lot,
하겠습니다.
so I'll take a bit out. A bit of a cabbage out.
그다음에
Next,
양파.
양파 means onions.
이게 또 맛있어요.
So putting onions tasty in this for Mulhwe.
제가 먹을 거니까 맨손으로 하겠습니다.
Since I'm the one eating it, I'll just use my bare hands.
자, 그다음에
그 다음에, now next.
근데 이 재료가 뭔지 모르겠어.
But I don't know what these ingredients are because probably they're in English.
네.
It's simple, 간단해요. It's simple.
다진 마늘이고요.
This is minced garlic.
현장에서 구해주셨습니다. 일본에서 제가
They've got this for me on site.
어떤 물회는 저희 일본 매니저님이 만들어 주셨다 하더라고요. 되게 감동 먹었었어요. 맛있었는데.
So the mulhwe I had in Japan, I think this must be here, right? Osaka. Yeah, I think it was in Osaka. So the mulhwe I had in Japan, our Japanese manager, staff member, apparently made it for me. So I was really touched. 감동 먹었어요. It was delicious too.
우리 멤버요. 우리 멤버 글쎄요.
Yeah. So good information.
나! 다진 마늘 먹으면 어떡하니?
So he accidentally licked his finger that had garlic on it. So he's talking to himself. 다진 마늘 먹으면 어떡하니? Like, what are you doing eating raw garlic like that? Or minced garlic like that?
다진 마늘 조금.
So I'll add just a bit of minced garlic.
야.
He said 보자 again, right? Let's see.
이게 사실 뭐 크게 어려운 게 아니어서 이건 또 뭐지?
Honestly, this isn't that hard to make. And he goes, wait, what is this? Yeah, what is this? Oh. It's tasting it.
설탕.
Okay, sugar. 설탕, sugar.
설탕 중요해. 여기 회.
Sugar is important. Oh, and this reminded me of this comment that my subscriber wrote during Jin's post-Dallas concert live stream. I tried Mulhwe in Seoul, Rachel said, last month because he talks about it so much. So it seems like Rachel was in Korea, in Seoul, celebrating BTS anniversary, 613. Maybe they attended Jin's concert or JHope's concert. I was taken aback by how sweet it was. I wish I had known there was sugar in it before I tried it. Yeah, and that's because of the 초고추장, sweet and sour chili paste that they put inside Mulhwe. And there are a lot of Korean dishes that taste sweet and sour. So yeah, I understand how some international fans may be taken aback when they try Mulhwe for the first time. But Jin is saying here, sugar is important in Mulhwe, making Mulhwe. And place the fish. 다음에 next. 육수 is the broth.
가위가 없네.
There's no scissors. 가위.
가위.
He just went scissors, making finger scissors. So yeah, dad joke number 4 or something.
재미없었죠? 오케이, 인정.
He said that wasn't funny. Okay, I'll admit it.
현지에서 다 구해주신 것들이라.
They got everything locally for me. 현지 means local or on site.
양파랑 양배추를 너무 많이 한 것 같기도 하고.
So, maybe I used too much onions and cabbage. Yeah.
죽으니까 뭐.
Alright, here. He said, 숨 죽으니까 뭐. So he's referring to the veggies. So, but veggies shrink down anyway.
힘이 너무 없어서.
That's what 숨 죽다 means.
사실 입맛 없어요. 근데 좀 자극적인 음식을 먹으면 살아나겠죠?
Yeah. So this is something that Jin talked about during a previous live stream. I think the very first live stream that he did as part of his tour. So I'm really out of energy or too tired. 힘이 너무 없어서 I actually don't have much of an appetite. 입맛이 없어요. But spicy food, 자극적인 음식, spicy food like this should help me have an appetite again. So that's what he said. 살아나겠죠. 입맛이 살아나겠죠. So he's putting the broth in it. Yeah, this broth actually is for 냉면, the cold Korean cold noodle. So that's a broth for that. I can see 냉면 육수. So he accidentally said raw beef, 육회, which is another Korean dish. 육회. I actually had this a couple days ago. Yeah, raw beef.
물회의 포인트는 냉면 육수예요. 냉면 육수가.
Oh, so here he talks about the key here is the 냉면 broth, the cold noodle broth.
이왕 당근도 온 거, 당근도 좀 넣죠.
Since I have carrots, 당근, I'll throw in some carrots too. Okay, this is probably from an American market because it's in English. 힘들어. I'm tired.
계속 지금 제가 먹을 음식이니까 저는 남을 위해서 요리를 잘하진 않아요.
Since I'm the one eating this, not cooking for others. I don't really try to, wait.
제가 먹을 음식이니까 저는 남을 위해서 요리를 잘하진 않아요.
Okay, I don't often cook for others. That's what he said.
뭐 친구들한테 해주거나 그럴 때 있는데 보통 제가 먹을 때 하기 때문에 저는 간을 자주 봅니다.
I sometimes cook for friends, but usually when I cook, it's just for me. But I constantly taste and adjust. I think that by that he means that whenever his friends like cook, he's the one who tastes for them. Because he's got that great sense of tasting as a chef.
섞는데
So what he just put there is red pepper paste, sweet and sour, 초고추장.
그리고 일단 섞는데
And for now, we'll mix this up.
이야
Let's see. 보자 again.
이게 숟가락으로 먼저 섞을까?
Should I mix with the spoon? 숟가락. Wow, that's huge. That spoon is huge. It's like a shovel or something.
우리야 숨이 죽는데 따뜻한 물 먹는 건 매너가 아니지.
Okay, he said, if this were warm, like warm water would help soften the veggies, 숨이 죽다, or make veggies like shrink down. But you're not really supposed to eat this warm. That will be weird because, Mulhwe is the spicy cold raw fish soup.
이게 무슨 회지? 방어회인가?
What kind of sashimi is this? Yellowtail? So 방어회. 방어회 is this one. It's considered as a delicacy, especially during the winter season.
욕심냈나봐요. 한 절반만 할걸.
욕심냈나봐요. I think I got greedy. Should have only used half because this is pretty big for just one person. So it's really hard to mix.
절반만 했으면 벌써 다 섞였다. 인정? 맞죠?
If I had used half, I would be done mixing by now, right?
지금 다진 마늘이 풀어졌는지 안 풀어졌는지도 모르겠어.
I can't even tell if the garlic has dissolved or not, the minced garlic.
그러다가 이제 찰퍽하고 내 핸드폰이 또 날아가 주면 기겁을 하고 이쯤에서
So they say if my phone goes splat and flies off again, I'm gonna freak out because he's making that motions for mixing it. So he's kind of concerned that that would cause his phone to drop or fly away.
육수가 대충 비벼졌을 테니까 육수 맛을 한번 봅니다.
I think the sauce has mixed enough now, so let's taste the broth, 육수. And then watch his reaction. He's not sure. Probably thinking to himself, 이게 맞아? Is this right?
제가 알던 냉면 육수랑은 맛이 좀 달라요.
Tastes a little different from the 냉면 broth I know.
얘를 중화해 줄
To balance this out, 중화,
설탕을 좀
I'll add a bit of sugar.
넣습니다.
So sorry to Rachel, he's putting more sugar in his 물회. So let's neutralize it, he says. 중화하다, or balance
설탕이
it
혹시
out.
만약 너무 많이 들어갔다 그러면 다시 냉면 육수랑 초장 더 넣으면 돼요.
So if I end up adding too much sugar, then I'll just add more broth and red pepper paste.
단맛이 좀 덜하다 그럼 설탕 넣으면 돼요.
And if it's not sweet enough, I'll just add more sugar, 설탕.
이거는 지금 초간단 초간단 버전이고요.
This is a super simple version.
집에서 먹을 때는 뭐 좀 더 다양한 재료와 다양한 이 이 소스들 그런 걸 더 넣죠.
재료 is ingredients. So at home, I would use more ingredients and a bunch of sauces. I add more stuff like that. Yeah, watching this actually makes me hungry.
네, 욕심냈다. 좀 덜 할 걸. 그쵸? 너무 많이 넣었다.
So I got greedy. So he said this again. I got greedy. Should have like toned it down, or you know, I put in too much.
Let me fly away. 저 방금 코스 끝나고 왔는데 Tampa. 분위기가 너무 좋더라고요.
So I said, all right, I literally just came back from a concert. Tampa's vibe was incredible. 분위기, vibe, or the atmosphere.
그래서 운동 먹었습니다.
And I was genuinely moved.
템파가 저를 너무 힘들게 했어요.
But Tampa really wore me out. 힘들게 하다.
이렇게 관객분들이 분위기가 좋으면 저도 저를 주체하지 못하고 더 무리해서 힘들게 해버린단 말이죠.
And why? He said this positively, right? So he goes, when the crowd's energy is good, I also lose control of myself, 주체하지 못하고, and end up overdoing it. Makes it tough on me. And of course he adds,
물론 좋은 거예요.
right here, 물론 좋은 거예요. Of course, it's a good thing, great thing.
힘든 건 힘든 거니까. 뭐야?
But being tired is still being tired. And yeah, this is something that we're gonna talk about later. But I heard that the energy was great. There you go. His wires got tangled. Because for this tour, he changes on stage, right? Making the barking sound again. The energy. Oh no, he's struggling. Okay, yeah, let's get back to the live stream. So yeah, he said that he loved the energy of the audience at the venue. So he has overdone it because he lost control of himself, according to what he said. So that made him,
너
you know, more tired. But he said it in a positive way.
건강진능 끝부분 너 나가.
So here he's talking to the veggie. So he said, "You arrogant, like little veggie, get out. You're out." So talking to the end part of the cabbage.
저런 친구들 때문에 잘 안 비벼지는 거예요. 저런 친구들은 과감히 쳐내야 돼.
So 친구 means friends, right? But here he's referring to that veggie again. So it's pieces like that that make it hard to mix properly. You gotta be bold and cut them out. 과감히 쳐내야 돼.
이쯤에서 맛을 한 번 더 봅니다.
Alright, let's taste it again around this point.
식초를 좀 넣어야 되는데 여기 좀 식초 간이 센 것 같아서.
You're supposed to add 식초, vinegar, but here it already tastes pretty like vinegary. Or I think here maybe saying that the vinegar that they got in the States is stronger in terms of taste. 이게 맞아? So that sound already tells us that it's not satisfied at all. And here it said, 이 맛이 아닌데. This isn't the taste I was going for. I think this is sesame oil. Huh.
어차피 괜찮아요. 어차피 제가 먹을 거니까 하면서.
It's fine anyway. 괜찮아요. It's fine. I mean, I'm the one eating this, so whatever.
하면서 맞추면 돼요. 하면서.
I'll just fix it as I go. Classic Jin. That's not supposed to be a
소장이 많이
spoon.
들어갔다. 설탕 넣으면 돼요.
Okay, if there's too much pepper paste, gochujang, just add sugar. So he emphasized it one more time. Although I don't get that because 초장, 초고추장 is supposed to taste sour and sweet though. So adding more sugar, would that balance it out? I'm not sure, but that's what Jin says.
그렇게 해서 저는 항상 음식 1인분 하려고 해도 많이 합니다. 이게 많이 들어갔다? 그럼 이거 더 넣어. 얘 때문에 또 이 밸런스가 안 맞네? 그럼 얘 더 넣어. 이렇게 3인분씩 완성돼요.
So this was funny. And this is how I always do it. Like even if I try to make just one serving, 1인분, it always turns into a lot. Because like if I add too much of this, then I add more of that. And oh no, now the balance is off again because of this guy. So I add more, and it ends up being enough for 3 people. 3인분.
제일 열받는 부분.
So that's the most frustrating part. That was funny. And it's kind of relatable for me.
이게 또 막 물회가 보상하고 그런 음식은 아니어가지고 이렇게 원래 손으로 비벼도 되고 장갑 끼고.
And also, mulhwe isn't really a classy dish. 고상한 is not really a classy dish or anything. So it's totally fine to mix it with your hands or with gloves.
재료가 내가 알고 있는 것들이 아니라 쉽지 않아.
But these aren't ingredients I'm used to, so this isn't easy. 쉽지 않네, not easy.
쉽지 않아 네 냉정과.
And here he starts singing, falling. It's not easy. Your coldness. 쉽지 않네 냉정과. Sorry.
오늘 그리움에 라이브 치다가 가사 틀려가지고 민망해버렸지 뭐야.
So while I was playing 그리움에 Falling live earlier today, I messed up the lyrics, so totally embarrassed myself. So it was right there, but the audience cheered for him. So it was only for a few seconds, split second. And this is where JHope commented. Where is it? I think you got the lyrics wrong. 가사를 틀려? And they're gonna talk about it. Yeah. So Jin wasn't aware of the fact that these two members were writing comments in real time. Yeah. You get the lyrics wrong? You got the lyrics wrong? And of course, Jimin said that's my favorite song, 그리움에. We're gonna talk about their comments later when Jin sees them.
Not bad.
Not bad, he says. It's getting better.
육수를 좀만 더 넣고 식초를 넣으면 해결이 될 것 같은데.
So if I add a bit more broth, 육수, and some vinegar, 식초, that should fix it.
사실 완성이 됐었는데 제가 참기름 뭐야? 조용!
Okay. Finally, he saw the members' comments. So up until now, he said it was actually done just now, but the sesame oil, and then he saw the comments. These.
아이 재영 이게 무슨 일이야 재영! 너 이 자식 이제야 찾아와? 난 너 라이브 때마다 찾아갔어 재영.
What the JHope? What's going on here? And he said, "You punk! You're just showing up now. I showed up to your all live streams, JHope, and that's something he has talked about before. I joked about. I think it was this one when he did a live stream in Dallas. How JHope turned on a live stream at each stop during his tour, Hope on the Stage, and." Jin wrote comments in real time whenever he turned on live stream, so he joked about it like I did this for you, so why are you not showing up for my live stream during the tour? And of course he said it in a funny way, and someone, Korean Army, said here's a big difference between when like his energy level when there's no J-Hope during his live stream and when there is J-Hope. So on the left side, do we have this on?
제가 참기름 뭐야? 조용! 제가 참기름 뭐야?
Alright, so this is when there's no J-Hope. Maybe this is not playing. Okay. Well, oh well.
조용! 아이 조용! 이게 무슨 일이야 조용!
He loves the members. Alright, it's not working, so I'm not gonna wait for it. Anyways.
이 자식 뭐라고 하고 있던 거야? 지민, 너 뭐야?
So he's reading all the comments that they were writing. So let me read through. The live stream started at 11:17, and the first comment J-Hope wrote was written at 11:29. Oh Jin, he said. Jin, 잘하고 있나? You doing okay? Or are you doing well? 물회야 나야. Is it me or 물회? So that's funny because it's a cliche that if there's a couple, like let's say you have a girlfriend and in Korea, like a girlfriend would joke, 오빠 나야 게임이야. So let's say you really love games, playing games like Jin, and your girlfriend would say, hey, choose between me or games. 나야 게임이야. And in this case, J-Hope is joking. 물회야 나야. Is it me or 물회? Choose. That's funny. 물회야 나야. It's cold raw fish soup or me. Jan is it Jimin. 자만아 배고프다. So he's talking to Jimin, right? 지민아, I'm hungry. And Jimin says, 곧 도착합니다. I'll be there soon. So I guess, I'm not sure, 11, 17, 잠깐만. 오전 11시 한국 LA 시간으로. So I'm trying to see what time it is in LA. Let's see, 11 a.m. Sunday in South Korea is 7 p.m. Saturday in LA. Okay, so it's dinner time for the members. And I guess the members are just getting back from their schedule or whatever they did outside. So they're getting back to their dorm or the place they're staying, the mansion. And he said, Hobie said, 바로 시키자. Let's order right away. So order food. Jimin said, 나도 배고프네. I'm hungry too. 오키키 많이 시킬 거임. 걱정 느느. I'm ordering a lot, so don't worry. And here he said, 그리움의 최임. Falling. Jin's track Falling is my favorite. 가사를 틀려? You messed up the lyrics? And 지민이도 있어요. So Jin first saw J-Hope's comments first, right? So here J-Hope is saying Jimin is here too. Let's talk about their comments later when Jin reads along.
제가 물회야 나야. 자만아 배고프다. 바로 시키자.
Yeah, he's
여기서
reading.
니들 개인 얘기를 왜 하는 거야?
You guys, why are you talking about your personal stuff here?
물론 뭐 그게 그럴 수도 있지만.
I mean, I guess that's fine, but still.
저 뭐야? 저 육수 하나 더 듣기엔 좀 그런데.
I don't really want to open another broth pack.
찾아보면 가사가 틀릴 수 있지. 너는 뭐 틀린 적 없어? 없겠지. 넌 프로니까. 나도 프로야.
So here he's talking to J-Hope, who said in a jokingly scolding manner, "You messed up the lyrics." Right? 가사를 틀려. So Jin said, "I mean, everybody, come on, people mess up lyrics sometimes. You've never messed up before. You probably haven't, cause you're a pro."
Jimin.
Well, I'm a pro too, he said. And I think Jimin, J-Hope은 안 틀리긴 함. So Jimin wrote a comment, J-Hope never messes up lyrics. And J-Hope laughed along.
Jimin, 잘 있니 Jimin?
Talking to Jimin. How are you doing? Are you doing well, Jimin? He said.
식초를 좀만 넣자.
식초, I'll add just a little vinegar.
야 지민아 너네 거기 밥 맛있더라.
So your food over there is really good. Remember, JHope mentioned during his live stream on July 26th that they have a chef, Korean chef, 이모님, at their place cooking food for them. And it's a Korean chef, so they can make Korean food, like home-style Korean food for the members. So Jin is talking about that. And he took a visit to the mansion or their place while he's touring. So he probably had a meal there too.
여기가 맛이 없다는 건 아니고.
Not saying the food here is bad. 여기가 맛이 없다는 건 아니고, but
좀 부러웠어.
좀 부러웠어. I was honestly jealous, a bit jealous.
너네 한식은 진짜 한식보다 맛있더라. 너네 그 숙소에서 먹는 거.
Your Korean food tastes better than actual Korean food, the stuff you eat at the dorm. So it kind of sounds like the chef, 이모님, the auntie Korean chef they have hired is a great cook.
진짜 제이홉은 안 틀리긴 해. 나도 인정이야. 맞아.
So here, he just read Jimin's comment. JHope never messes up. Lyrics. And he said, yeah, I'll admit it, JHope really doesn't mess up. And then he says,
제이홉 그렇게 살지 마. 사람이 실수도 하고 좀 틀리고 그렇게 살아야지. 너 내 눈에 튀었어.
What a comedy. And yeah, first of all, JHope 그렇게 살지 마. 사람이 실수하고. So Hobi, JHope, don't live so perfectly. People should make mistakes sometimes. You know, like you gotta slip up and live a little. And then here, something splashed into his eye. 내 눈에 튀었어.
와 식초 튄 듯?
It was vinegar. And here, Jimin wrote, LOL. Is this a circus or what? You got vinegar in your eyes?
네 튄 거고 호흡 너 그렇게 완벽하게 살지 마.
Anyway, splash or not, JHope, don't go living so flawlessly.
뭐야 식단을 해? 무슨 또 식단을 하냐 너 그냥 삐쩍 꼬라가지고.
Okay, so Jimin wrote at 11:35 a.m. and by that it's a KST, Korean time. 오늘은 쉬는 날이라 식단 안 할 거임. So I'm off today, or it's an off day for me or for the members. So I'm not dieting. And in Korea we call cheating day, where you can eat whatever you want. And here Jin said that like you're 식단을 해? You're on diet or you're controlling your eating habits. Come on, why are you dieting again? You're already so skinny. And I think he's mistaking. I think he thought that JHope is the one who said it.
자 이렇게 해가지고 대충
삐쩍 꼬라가지고.
꼬라가지고.
You're already so skinny, he said. And here JHope said 요즘 애들 열심히 함 운동 다들 운동 모드임. So the members are exercising super hard. Everyone's in workout mode. These days the boys are working out hard, so everyone's in workout mode, which the members have talked about before. And I have heard from someone, was it Kim Jong-gu? Is one of the Korean celebrities who manages like a workout related YouTube channel, that every single BTS member is now in workout mode, including Suga. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And that's what happens, especially after you spend time in the military, because that's all you can do. There's just so much you can do in the military with your free time, because you're everything's so limited. You know, your freedom is limited, so you can read books or you can do workouts. So a lot of guys get the great habit of working out and exercise while they spend time in the military. And I think that's what happened to the BTS members as well. They have grown a likening of workouts. And yeah, that's great as long as they stay healthy and they don't go too much. You know what I'm saying?
자, 이렇게 해가지고 대충 제가 먹을 물회가 완성이 되었습니다.
Yep. Alright, so like this, here's a roughly finished meal I'll be eating. My mulhwe is now complete. And the reason why I'm laughing is because JHope was saying, 도대체 언제 먹는 거임? When the hell are you going to eat? Well, the hell, there's no word for the hell in the original comments. But yeah, JHope was basically saying, Jin, you're just like mixing it up for an hour now, by now. So when are you going to actually eat?
이게 진짜 많이 섞어가지고
I really mixed it a lot, he said.
서커스라니, 너 내 눈에 식초 튀는 게 이게 서커스야? 지민, 너도 그렇게 살지 마.
He just read this
요즘 얘들
comments.
열심히 한다고 운동? 나도 유산소만 열심히 하긴 해. 무대에서 뛰는 게 유산소지.
So first, 서커스라니, circus? Getting vinegar in my eye? That's the real circus here? Jimin, you too, don't live like that. 그렇게 살지 마. He said in a joking manner. And he read J-Hope's comments right here. 요즘 애들 열심히 한다고 운동. You guys have been working out so hard lately. I do a lot of cardio too. 유산소.
살아가는 게 운동이야.
So jumping around on stage is cardio, right? So just living itself is exercise.
너네 몸 너무 좋아지지 마. 너네 몸 좋아지면은 나만 그렇게 삐쩍 꿇어가지고 그러면 안 돼.
몸 너무 좋아지지 마. So that means don't get too ripped, too jacked, okay? Because in a previous life, Jin jokingly said that idols should be skinny by default. And he said, if you guys get all fit and muscular, then I'll be the only one left, all scrawny and like shriveled up.
너네는 멋있어 보이고 난 멋없어 보이잖아. 내가 올라가기 힘드니까 너네가 그냥 같이 내려와. 난 그래줬으면 좋겠어.
And that's not okay. You will look cool, 멋있어 보이고, and I'll just look lame. And it's hard for me to bulk up, okay? So how about you guys just come back down with me? That would make me happy, or that would be great for me.
좀 나쁜 사람 같긴 하지만 내가 좀 귀찮잖아.
So I kind of sound mean saying that, but I just don't want to like work out that hard. Yeah, so that was funny how he joked that while younger members are bulking up through workouts, he's staying skinny, and that if they all get muscular, he will look left behind. And that kind of reminds me of Jimin and Jungkook's live stream, the 2-hour live stream. And at one point, Jungkook said that other artists, like TXT members, who are their 후배, 동생, how they are working out too. And Jungkook was like, yeah, it's a good habit that you have for yourself, especially since you're young. And Jimin goes something like, no, stop them. Don't let them work out like that. Yeah, I think by that, Jimin was saying something like what Jin just said here.
자, 이렇게 해서 대충 완성이 됐습니다.
Yeah, anyway, with that said, the dish is basically done now. 대충 완성이 됐습니다.
Not bad.
Not bad, he says.
자, 이걸 좀 이쁘게 해서 제가 보여드릴게요.
Let me try to make this look a bit nicer and show you.
이뻐 보이는 방법은
I'll lift the sashimi pieces to the top, and if you want it to look pretty, 이뻐 보이면,
가운데에 모는 겁니다.
you have to gather the ingredients toward the center.
아씨,
And at this point, JHope was like, remember, he said, when the hell are you going to eat? And okay, so he's eating now. It looks great. It looks delicious. And Jimin agrees. 만나겠다. Looks delicious.
이쁘게 안 나오겠다. 네, 이쁘게 나오는 거 포기. 오케이, 이쁘게 나오는 거 포기하고요.
이쁘다 literally means pretty. So the dish is not gonna come out pretty. So I give up on presentation. Okay, so we're ditching the idea of it looking good.
근데 눈이 너무 아파. 이제 먹을 거야.
First, 눈이 너무 아파. My eyes hurt so bad right now because of, I think there's still vinegar left in his eye. But he just read their comments. JHope, when are you going to eat? Okay, now he's eating. Looks good. And Jimin says, looks delicious. Right, when is he going to eat? And he said, 진짜 한 입만. Just one bite. 한 입만 먹어줘요. So he's asking Jin to start eating. Just one bite, please.
눈이 너무 아파.
No.
그러면은
Which is why he said right here.
근데 눈이 너무 아파. 이제 먹을 거야.
이제 먹을 거야. I'm gonna eat now.
잠깐만, 눈이 너무 아파.
But my eyes sting too much.
그러면은 야, 오빠 손만 씻고 와서 먹어도 될까? 야, 무겁다. 야.
Hobie, can I just wash my hands and eat? I love how, first of all, JHope said, 직접 만드심? Did you make it yourself? Cold raw fish soup, mulhwe? That's amazing. Jimin goes, question marks. He thought he was start eating, but he is still mixing up. 아니, 한 입만 먹어달라고요. LOL, please just have a bite. A single bite.
배만 들어가면 더 완벽할 것 같긴 한데. 야, 오빠 배만 잘라도 되냐?
배만 들어가면, I feel like adding the pear would make this even more perfect. And he's asking, Hobie, can I just slice the pear real quick?
그 맛을 배가 잡아주겠다.
The pear is gonna like tie the flavors together. So in Korean, 맛을 잡아주다 means to balance out the flavor.
자, 그러면은
Alright then.
네, 지금 이제 배가 있는데
Now we got a
금방 잘라가지고
pear here.
과도가 없어가지고
I'll just slice it real quick, but I don't have a like a 과도, like paring knife, like knife for fruits. No, it's good. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, we have seen him cutting fruits before.
두 조각만 자르면 될 거 내가 왜 이걸 이렇게 자르고 있지?
He realizes, why am I cutting this like this when I only need like 2 slices?
사람은 머리가 똑똑해야 돼.
People really need to be smart.
머리가 똑똑해야 돼. 그래 나처럼 몸이 고생 안 하지.
You need brains like Namjoon, RM, so your body doesn't suffer like mine.
이게 또 사람마다 원래 익숙한 칼이 있는 법인데 칼이 저한테 익숙지가 않아가지고 지금 좀 이쁘게 잘리진 않아요.
Everyone has a knife they're used to, but this knife doesn't feel familiar to me. So right now, it's not cutting in a pretty way. I think if the other members were here, they will probably tease him for blaming the knife.
힘이 없어. 칼질이 안 돼. 야, 지금 먹을 거야. 이제 곧 기다려봐. 이 친구 자꾸 재촉하네. 너네 때문에 그냥 아무렇게나 막 자른다.
I don't even have the strength to cut properly. And he saw the members' comments again. I'm about to eat. Just wait a bit. You guys keep rushing me, so I'm just gonna chop it. However, just gonna cut it like this.
이렇게 자르고 이렇게 됐어. 자.
Okay.
얘도 이렇게 잘라.
He's not doing it in a pretty way. I'll just cut it like this.
원래 이렇게 하는 거 아닙니다. 이거 얇게 그거 하는 건데 쟤네들이 지금 하도 재촉해가지고.
This is not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to slice it thin. But these guys are rushing me.
여기서 그냥 숟가락으로 자를 거예요.
I'll just cut it later with a spoon. 숟가락에 spoon.
오케이. 자 그럼 손만 씻고 다시 와가지고 먹방.
Okay, I'll just wash my hands and come back. And isn't this like his second time or third time washing his hands again? And he will wash again later. Mukbang is the... It's actually, people say mukbang in English as well, right? Eating, like eating while making contents.
거의 됐어요.
Alright, all done.
이게 아씨 자를 거야.
He realizes that it's difficult to cut the pear with his spoon. So he said, I should have just sliced it from the start with a knife, of course.
이거 보여주기 좀 그런데.
I'm a bit embarrassed to show this. Probably with the pears cut like that, it looks kind of messy.
오케이, 잠시만요 여러분. 배만 금방 잘라오겠습니다.
Okay, give me a...
너희들이 재촉해서 그렇잖아 지금. 손도 다 씻었는데 이거.
Blaming on the members again. Okay, give me a second. Just gonna fix up the pear real quick. And he says, it's your fault for rushing me. I even washed my hands already.
이 모양새가 안 나온다고 모양새가.
The presentation is ruined. 모양 literally means shape, right? So saying that this is not pretty, this doesn't look pretty at all. You're gonna hear him cutting the pear again with this knife. Because these members are hungry. They're waiting for Jin's mukbang content, and he's not eating it. Even like 24 minutes into this live stream.
다 잘랐어요 지금.
All done cutting now. Alright, let's move over to...
잠시만 기다려주세요.
Just wait a sec.
오케이, 마무리로 배 이렇게 잘랐습니다.
Okay, I've added the
수화해주고. 너 뭐야, 너 못생겼어, 나가.
final touch, sliced pear, and he's talking to the ingredient again. So now I'll toss these guys in here, and you know, while removing a weird looking slice, he says, "What is this? You look ugly. Out you go."
그럼 진짜 마지막으로 다시 한번 손만 씻고 오겠습니다.
Alright, I swear this is the last time I'll wash my hands and come back. This is so funny.
원래는 장갑 끼고 해요. 근데 이 숟가락이 좀 커요.
I usually wear gloves for this. The spoon, but the spoon here is kind of big. Yeah, it is like almost it's larger than his face.
이 맛을 이제 배에 단맛까지 좀 이렇게 배가 단맛까지 잡아주면.
Now this flavor, the pear's sweetness, will balance it perfectly.
저는 뭐 요리사가 아니니까 프로가 아니니까 그냥 뭐 이렇게 대충 만들어서 먹는 거죠.
And I'm not a chef, not a pro, so you know, I just throw things together and eat.
아삭한 배의 또 그 식감이 달달하고 그게 제가 잘못 넣은 그 재료들을 잡아주거든요. 자,
Also that, you know, crunch, the crisp, sweet texture of pear really balances out the stuff I messed up, like the, you know, literally he said the wrong ingredients that I put in. But cabbage, onions, carrots, that's not really wrong.
이렇게 해가지고 이렇게 팬만 좀 이렇게 위로 올려볼게요.
So that's how we do it. Hold up, let me lift the sashimi pieces to the top. So he really cares about the presentation here, visual presentation.
오케이, 자 너네 가운데로 와.
Talking to the ingredient again. All right, you guys come to the center.
아 회가 좀 많이 뭉개졌는데 넌 좀 밑으로 가.
The sashimi kind of fell apart, and you go down below.
네. 자 이렇게 해서 미국에 없는 음식.
And here it is. A dish you cannot find in America.
자, 미국에 없는 음식.
Yeah, he said it
뭐예요,
again.
여러분?
Alright, good. Can you see this, everyone? 여러분. Alright, not bad.
네. 물회가 완성이 되었습니다.
This mulhwe is officially complete.
그러면은 좀 마음써 보이죠? 어쩔 수 없어요. 뭐 자, 이거 팔 것도 아니고 제가 먹을 건데 어떡하겠어요.
It kind of looked bad, right? Well, can't help it. Oh well. It's not like I'm selling this. I'm the one eating it. So who cares? See, 방탄진 물회. Let's compare it to the last time he had 물회. Yeah, it's before mixing. It's supposed to look something like that. Anyways, I think by now you all know what it's supposed to look like. 물회. Yep. Oh, cucumber. That's what he didn't put in. Cucumber and like 새싹 here. Yeah, but he basically got all the ingredients that he needs. Oh, 상추 instead of cabbage. I think cabbage. 상추 영어로. Lettuce. Yeah, lettuce. That's what he needs.
그러면 먹어보도록 하겠습니다.
Alright, Don. Time for a taste.
지민아 이제 먹는다. 투덜대지 마라. 신고하기가 눌러.
Jimin, I'm eating now. Stop whining.
뭔데?
And I think here, while adjusting his phone, he pressed like 신고하기, the report button, accidentally.
야, 이 진짜 먹는다 진짜.
I'm really eating now. Seriously, 진짜, really. Okay. His reaction is.
야미.
Okay.
배를 넣고 진짜 잘했다.
Is satisfied. Putting in the pear was a genius move, probably because of the crisp texture and sweetness and coldness. And Jimin said, 소리 장난 없는디. The sound of his eating is no joke. Let's move over to
맛있어요.
delicious.
초장 좀만 더 넣을게요.
Gonna add just a bit more 초고추장, the chili
어떻게
paste.
쳤어야 모르겠어요.
Did I say chili pepper paste? No, it's a chili paste. Sorry.
하다 보면은 변화도 하고.
Yeah, 어떻게 첫 술에 배부르겠어요 means you can't expect perfection on the first bite. So it's a Korean phrase that means things don't go perfectly the first time. And it said you tweak it as you go. 그리고 변화도 하고 things change. All right, he likes it. 깻잎. Do we not have perilla leaves? 깻잎. I think 깻잎 is perilla leaves. And this is what 깻잎 looks like. 깻잎. Perilla leaves usually go well with lettuce. So lettuce and perilla leaves are what usually go along with mulhwe. So he's gonna look for it, but oh well, too bad, no perilla leaves. Alright, let's move over to, it's gonna eat. Wow, that's a lot.
시원한데 이제. 이제 좀 크게 먹을 수 있겠네.
Alright, that's refreshing. Now I can really take some big bites.
이게 오징어 같은 거에 무슨 향 들어간.
Oh, okay, interesting. It said here the squid-looking thing has some kind of strong herb in it.
향신료를
So it's removing
안
it.
먹거든요. 전 후추도 잘 안 쓰고.
So there's a leafy herb in here. I don't really like spices. I don't even use black pepper much.
고수 못 먹고. 그래서
Can't eat cilantro either, which he has mentioned before during his live stream recently.
간식 좀 할게요. 좀 빼면서 먹을게요.
So I'm gonna be picky and leave some things out while I eat.
어때 지금 좀 맛있어 보여?
What do you think, Jimin? Looks tasty?
아 원래 일하고 오면 맛이 없는데 제 입맛을 잘 돋궈줘요.
Usually food doesn't taste good after work, but dishes like this bring your appetite right back, which is something that he has talked about repeatedly before. That he gets too tired after a concert, too tired to eat. That's why he gotta, have access to dishes with strong flavor like Mulhwe. Sweet and sour or spicy, especially.
뭔가 훈제연어 같은 맛이 나는데? 나 연어 별로 안 좋아하는데.
Tastes kind of like smoked salmon, which I don't really like.
뭐야? 뭔데?
The light suddenly went off. So like what just happened? Yeah, he didn't miss a single beat, right? So the light went out. It says, "What just happened?" And they start singing "Happy Birthday to You." Yeah, I don't know what happened. Okay, I'll move over to.
그런까지만 먹고 불 좀 켜고 올게요.
I'll finish this bite and turn the lights back on. And right here, he saw this comment by Jimin. 물회를 진짜 좋아하긴 한다. 군대 면회 때도 제가 저거 싸갔잖아요, 형. You really love 물회. I also brought this to you during your military service. And he's gonna talk about it.
아, 지민아, 너가 면회 때 물회 싸운 거 나는 얼마나 고마운지 몰라.
So, yes, Jimin, when you visited me in the military and brought me mulhwe, I was so thankful. You have no idea. And there are even articles about it because Jimin talked about it during a Shuchita episode with Suga. So in March 2023, the Shuchita episode featuring Jimin was aired, and where he said he visited Jin during military service and brought him mulhwe. And on the episode, he mentioned that Jin's weight had gone up to 66 kilos in the army, which is a record for Jin. And what else he talked about? Yeah, how Jin is so crazy about mulhwe. And he always talked about the dish in the group chat, BTS group chat. That was funny. 물회 귀신. That was funny.
나는 너의 은혜에 평생 잊지 못해. 하지만 내가 너의 면회를 못 간 거 진심으로 미안하다 생각한다.
I'll never forget the kindness you showed me that day. Because military visits, Mulhwe aren't easy or frequent. So it showed that their bond goes beyond work. And food gifts during visits, military visits, are deeply meaningful and often like a love language among close friends or family.
근데 너가 오지 말랬잖아. 그러니까 우린 쌤쌤이야.
Oh, he said, but I still feel bad that I couldn't visit you during your service, and I really mean that. But you told me not to come. 그러니까 우린 쌤쌤이야, so we're even, okay? 쌤쌤 in Korean means like even Steven in Korean slang. It's a casual Korean phrase used to say, we're square or call it even. Often after doing like each other favors or failing to do something. So Jin couldn't visit Jimin in the military, but Jimin also told him not to come, so they are even. And we gotta remember that Jin constantly had his schedule, ever since he got discharged from the military. So that's understandable.
고맙다 지민아. 이 은혜는 잊지 않아.
Thanks, Jimin. I will never forget what you did for me. The grace, 은혜, you did for me, or you showed me.
이게 또 밥도 말아 먹으면 있어요.
Also, this goes well if you mix rice into it. Mulhwe pop. I was gonna say, they usually put noodles into it, but that's how it's supposed to look like. Yeah, there you go. Noodles too. Mulhwe noodle. But they also put rice into it. And this might come across shocking for international fans.
얼마나 먹었지? 또 회가 좀 미스인데?
But for rice, the sashimi is kind of a miss. So when you say 뭐가 좀 미스인데 in Korean, it means it's not a good fit or something's off. Okay?
회가 제가 별로 안 좋아하는 회예요.
And why did he say that? Because he said this type of sashimi isn't really my thing. 제가 별로 안 좋아하는 거예요. It's not something that I like, the kind that I like. And here's the instant rice.
50세컨.
90 seconds, he said. Getting ready to microwave.
야, 집에 와서 이것 좀 먹어라. 너도 미국이잖아.
Jimin, come eat this. You're in the States too. You're in the US too. And here he's gonna have hard time with the microwave. So there's a microwave, he said.
전자레인지가 있는데 작동을 안 해요.
But it's not working. I'll just eat it
그래,
as it
언제까지
is.
내가 원하는 것만 먹고 살 거야.
And here he said,
그런
언제까지 내가 원하는 것만 먹고 살 거야? I mean, how long can I live only eating what I want?
못된 마음은 버리는 게 좋아.
And here, it's best to let go of that kind of selfish mindset. But a few seconds later, he adds,
근데 연어는 별로 안 먹고 싶어.
but still, I don't really want to eat salmon because, again, Jimin doesn't really enjoy salmon, which he has mentioned before during this episode. 냉장고를 부탁해, chef on my fridge. So here, remember, he said you can't live only eating what you want. So it was a throwaway comment about salmon, but actually hit like a bit of life advice. Because Jin often sneaks in wisdom between jokes, and this was a perfect example. But he ended with a joke, right? But I don't really want to eat salmon.
다시 한번 전자레인지 좀.
Let me check the microwave one more time.
아니 연어 아니지. 싫어하는 것도 지민 잘 가. 빠빠이. 와줘서 고마워.
So it's a bye to the members. Thanks for stopping by. And
먹으면 살 줄 알아야 돼요.
like another life's advice. A real adult knows how to eat stuff they don't like sometimes.
이거 싫다고 어떻게 밥을 먹고 살 거야? 원하는 것만 어떻게 먹고 살 거야?
If you just avoid stuff you don't like, how are you going to eat and live? You can't live your whole life eating only what you want. But soon he's gonna crave rice again.
밥 말아 먹고 싶긴 해.
I just really want to mix this with some rice.
현재야.
This is hilarious.
연어 안 먹고 싶어.
연어 안 먹, but I still don't want to eat salmon. Even after dropping that life advice that you have to know how to eat stuff you don't really enjoy sometimes, but he said for the third time, I don't want to eat salmon. He's talking about the
미국
microwave.
전자레인지는 누르는 법이 다른가?
US microwaves, is there some special way to use them? Alright, let's move to... He's gonna eat more. What is he doing here? Taking out the stuff that he doesn't enjoy, probably.
오늘 누구 생일이냐고요? 오늘은 아무의 생일도 없습니다.
You're asking whose birthday it is today? Well, it's nobody's birthday. Someone asked because he was singing happy birthday when the light went out accidentally.
누군가 생일이지 않을까요?
And he said, wait, no, someone out there must be having a birthday. And then he's about to wrap up.
오늘은 즐겁게 공연을 하고 물회까지 만들어 먹었습니다.
So today I had a really great concert and even made myself some mulhwe. Is really enjoying it. Good to see him enjoy what he made for himself. Yep, I did a concert today. Then he's
원래 게임하는 모습 좀 보여드리려 했는데 제가 장비를 안 들고 와가지고 그 컴퓨터랑 또 라이브를 연결하는 뭐가 있대요. 게임하는 거 동시 송출하려면.
I was planning to show you some gameplay too, but I didn't bring my equipment. Apparently you need something to connect your computer to the live stream to broadcast games live at the same time.
제가 이번에 그걸 안 들고 와가지고 그 모습까지 안 되고
I didn't bring that with me this time, so I can't show you the gaming today.
이제 방송을 끄고
Rice again. Now I'm going to turn this off and figure out how to heat up the rice. So he really wants to mix rice with his mulhwe.
알아와야 돼가지고.
So I need to look into that.
맞아, 저는 이제 식사하러 가도록 하겠습니다.
So I can finish my meal. So I'll be heading off now.
네, 진짜 콘서트 너무 즐거웠고 오늘 저랑 같이 라이브 해준 우리 아미들도 너무너무 감사합니다.
Today's concert was truly amazing, and to everyone who joined me on this live today, Army, thank you so much. 감사합니다.
즐거웠습니다, 여러분.
즐거웠습니다, 여러분. Another phrase that we have learned. I had a great time, or it's been fun, everyone.
내일 템파에서 공연하는데 보실 수 있는 분들은 내일 또 템파에서 봐요. 바이바이.
Tomorrow I'll be performing in Tampa again, so if you can come, I'll see you tomorrow in Tampa. Bye-bye. So yeah, well, first of all, it seems like he had super fun during his concert, and I'm pretty sure day 2 in Tampa will be amazing as well. Nice. Good. Quiz time. Fanboy with a huge Jin photo. Okay, he ate. Nice. So once again, great live stream, especially because we saw Jin interacting with other members, Jimin and J-Hope, and it was great that he made Mulhwe for himself, although he wasn't completely satisfied with what he made, especially because he didn't have some ingredients, and he instead put in some ingredients he wasn't used to for this dish. But each Jin is always special, and yeah, it's just so funny how he is repeatedly bringing up Mulhwe as his favorite dish. So yeah, hopefully this was informative for you. I kind of feel like this video you're watching ended up being chaotic because the live stream itself was kind of chaotic, but hope you enjoyed it. All right, if you have some comments that you want to leave, feel free to write comments, but when you do so, let's stay positive, respectful, and classy, and let me know which part of this live stream or this video was your favorite or the most memorable. All right, see you again. Bye bye.